Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Anita, and I'm coming at you today with a very casual, low-key unboxing of some Jinhao pens I picked up on Amazon. Let's get started. All right, let's get this going before the sun gets crazy with the shadows. I saw on Instagram a couple of new colors of the Jinhao 10s. I currently have 3. One of them, the first one I picked up, is missing. I do not know where it is, and I'm really bothered by it because I misplace lots of things and then I come back and find them, but I don't misplace pens. Just in general, I don't misplace pens, even gel pens, but I can't find this green pen and I'm very sad about it, and I really have to make a concerted effort to find it. But I have, for now, I have the 2 that I picked up previously, which first was this caramel orange gradient, which is very pretty, and this pink and rose gold that I picked up on AliExpress. And hopefully you can see the difference in the trim on the 2 pens. So, as I said, oh, I can't read that. Don't mind me. I saw new colors on Instagram and I hurried up and put them in my cart, and I just left them there so I could think about it, and I pulled the trigger on them separately. So let's open them together so we can all take a look-see at what I got. Oh my goodness, I don't know where my green pen is, and I am very disturbed. I'm like, what could I have done? It's just not like me at all. You know, it's like when you just don't misplace certain things, it's either in this place or that place or the other place, and if it's not in any of those, it's like, where do you look? It's like that. Yeah, so I don't know where to look, so I guess I have to start looking everywhere methodically, and that's just so boring. I hate looking for stuff, and my children are not small. I used to make them look for things because, you know, you give them a little motivation, you send them out, and they come back with your stuff, and it's like, yay. Anyway, yeah, I have to find it myself. So let's check out the pens. I think I will use this brush. I thought that I had the drying out problem. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's see. Like that. Oh, maybe this. I got a crochet hook. I thought I had the drying out problem with this one. It's in my currently inked, and I realized I wrote it dry. You know, and that's why I'm just struggling. That's why I keep going back to pick these up, because they write nicely. The price is low, and they're pretty, and they're super convenient. How great is that? I can totally see why people will buy the Pilot Vanishing Points, and I am going to get one probably when Fountain Pen Day rolls around, so I can get a good deal on it. But in the meantime, these Jinhao 10s are very nice. I'm enjoying them. Okay, here's the first one. This one is I don't know. It's got a silver clip. So let's see what color the body is. Ah, it's the purple gradient. Check it out. It's very pretty. I got fine nibs on both of the pens. They offer extra fine, fine, and medium. And I thought about medium, but honestly, I'm enjoying having the finer nib in these because, like, don't laugh, I use it more like a regular kind of pen. Even though, you know, I do like to see my ink properties, I don't really look for that with these. I look for the convenience, which is, I think, why I don't mind the fine nibs. And it's not super fine, so this is so pretty. So this one's got a silver clip. I wish I could find the green one. I don't know where the green pen is. I'm sad about it. I'll find it eventually, I hope. And if not, you know, it doesn't cost a fortune to replace it, but I don't want to have to do that. All right, and that didn't work. Let's use the crochet hook again. Never use the tiny hooks. I don't know, I use them for random things, like if you snag a sweater to pull the little, pull the part into the inside of the sweater. Yeah, that's what I use the tiny hooks for. Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. And this one, I don't remember what it is. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, I love this one. It's like a seafoam green. I don't know what they called it. I will have the pens that I just picked up linked down below. And yeah, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. This is killing me. This is like, putting ink in here is just going to be lovely. I love this color. I love purple too. My two favorite colors. These are definitely an addiction. Look at them. I wish I could find the green one. The green one doesn't fit in. I didn't know what to get when I got the green one, so I got one that's totally outside my norm, put it that way. These are more of my norm, and they kind of go together, which is pretty cool. I'm so psyched. Y'all know how these write. Let's do a dip test. We'll do a quick dip test. Okay. Let's see. I will use this little notebook I cobbled together. Got all kinds of stuff in here. So we'll just do a quick dip test here and see what it's like. And I am going to treat these, we'll do that too, with some silicone grease that came with one of the mini Twisbees I own. Okay, dip with what? Let's grab an ink that doesn't look crazy. Deatramentis archive ink. Might as well, right? It's not ideal, but it's fine. I was thinking about possibly picking up some and dedicating a pen to permanent ink, but I haven't done it yet because I like to change colors. You know, I like colors, not necessarily black archival ink, but sometimes you have to be more practical. So maybe I will. Okay, let's give it a dip. And hopefully this will go well. I don't know how much is even in here. Where's this sample from? Goulet? It's probably down at the bottom. They don't give very generous samples. Most shops don't, to be honest, in my experience. Most places will give you like a 2 ml sample, but Van Ness, among a few others, will give you 4 millimeters of ink, and you can actually see what you feel about the ink. Let's see if I have enough. Yes! Yay! Jinhao 10. It's a fine nib. And this is, I'll find the name. I'm putting it on the screen, and it will be linked below. I'm going to call it Seafoam, because that's what it looks like to me. Am I even in the frame? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so this is doing well. I'll have to clean that. And it's a fine nib. And let's just do a quick test of this one. Oh, these are so much fun. I absolutely love these. And you know, I saw them and I liked them, but I am doing my best not to be impulsive. Oops. With my purchases. I have to put that back. And that's going pretty well. The longer I wait, the easier it is to wait and really make a decision if I really want something, or if I'm just being impulsive and a sheep and just following the crowd. But I really like these. I mean, at the price point, if you go on AliExpress, they're less, but on Amazon for 20 bucks and you have it in a day. I ordered these Friday night and they came Saturday afternoon, so you can't beat that, right? So for 20 bucks, you got a pretty pen that writes well and it's convenient. I love this. Okay. Oh yeah, Jinhao 10 by Nib, and this is purple gradient. Huh. Feels good. I like that. Let me do the quick strokes with this one. Nothing feels scratchy, so that's good. All right, now, where did I pick up this tip? Vanessa Langston. I'll put her name on the screen because I can't remember right now. But she had a video showing how to treat the opening of your Jinhao 10 with some silicone grease to help cut down on the hard starting and the pen drying out so quickly. And it totally worked for me. So this is like my thing to do now. And I have this tiny paintbrush that I have decided to dedicate to this because I hardly ever use the teeny tiny ones. I can always get another one, it's no big deal. This was sitting unused for several months. And I'm just gonna get this around the inside of the nib opening. Because I really haven't had a problem with my pens, even though it may be several days in between me using them, which is so cool. Like, I haven't used that caramel orange one in, I don't know, probably going on a week. And we're gonna see if that one starts writing, because I did this same thing right here when I first got them, and it's been good. I mean, if I have to do it again, I'll do it again, but I haven't had to yet. And I guess I've had these pens probably a few months so far. All right, so let's see. Where did I put it? Here we go. Let's see if the caramel orange will start or if it hard starts, because it's been at least a week, if not longer, that I've written with it. It's a little hard, but it's not terrible, and it may be running out of ink. Let's hope I don't make a mess. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's about dry. So that would help explain that. But yeah, that definitely helps. And if you own a TWSBI that you picked up new, you can get your silicone grease to good use by treating your Jinhao 10s with it, because it totally has made a difference for me. So, well, I will probably, oops, let's put that back inside. I'll probably have these two new pens inked up in August because they're so pretty. I love them. They're so convenient. I am just smitten with these pens. I really am. And yeah, like I said, I will have a Pilot Vanishing Point one day. It will be a basic color because the special editions are just like too expensive. I just can't. And I am told, and I've seen on the YouTubes, that the nib unit from the Pilot Vanishing Point, which, you know, it's a gold nib pen, fits in here. So I could have the engine of a Pilot inside the body of a Jinhao, and that would be so much fun. But anyway, that's these two new pens that I've picked up, and joining these two and my missing green gradient. I think it's green and yellow. I don't even remember. I use it and I can't find it. I'm so sad, but it's okay. It will turn up. Thank you for hanging out with me for this quick little video. I have my currently inked review for the month of July coming up, and then my August currently inked pens after that. I will see y'all in the next one. Take care.